JEE Mains NTA released the provisional answer key. And I know the results are not yet declared, but deep down inside, you know what your expected scores and percentiles might be. Well, the result will just make it official, but the smart ones, those who really want to make a comeback, have already started thinking about the plan of action. And if you are willing to listen to that plan of action, only then watch this video. Else, if you think that no, sir, I will wait for the result, only then I will decide, then I can't help you guys. Because first thing is to accept what went wrong rather than just being sad and crying over it. Yes, January attempt was an easier attempt to score against others because preparation of general masses is less and you could have done better, and so many things you can regret and so many excuses that you can give. But it's okay. As a teacher, as your guide, as your friend, as your mentor, I'm telling you that there are so many students that I have seen, and not just this year or last year or even before that, but many times. It's just a game of mindset, planning, and patience, and yes, the right strategy to put it into action. If you do these certain steps, there is nobody who can stop you from gaining a huge percentile. And if you are thinking, sir, will my percentile increase barely 1 2 percentile? Sir, I'm at 90, will I get 95, 98? Sir, I'm at 80, can I get above 94? Sir, I'm at 50, 60 percentile, can I even cross 90 percentile? Let me tell you, I'm not even going to ask you what your percentile is. Yes, listen to me very carefully what I'm going to say. Even if your percentile is bare minimum, I'm telling you, you can get easily about 90 percentile, and with little bit of proper planning and strategy, you can get above 97, 98 percentile. And if you're already in some zone of, let's say, 80s, 90s, 100% guys, you can get above 98 percentile in the next 2 months with proper planning. Just don't give up, because a lot of people go into that bad phase. They start listening to sad songs, or suddenly listening to motivational songs, or they do revenge studies. I remember when I scored very badly in one of the tests, I went into revenge mode. And trust me, my next test score was even bad. So, all these emotions don't help you. They are very good in movies or stories or books. But when it comes to practicality, you need to keep your ego aside, and you need to make sure that your current strategy will work rather than the old strategy, because old strategy failed. That's why JEE Means January attempt, you got less marks. Just by doing that same strategy, no, I will do it more harder, I will spend more hours, is not the solution. If you agreed with my all my statements, and if you have reached the video till this point, please smash the like button, and also subscribe to the Vedantu JEE English channel. This is your Captain Shreyas, your physics master teacher, who is always helping you out in planning, in your academics, in your strategy, and giving you all the tips and tricks. Thank you guys for all the likes and hyping up the video as well. Now, listen to me. Let's get to the plan of action. See, one of the biggest mistakes which generally I have seen the students make is, you know, especially after a bad attempt, what happens is, in the revenge mode, or in the emotions when they take over you, or just because you are hiding yourself from the reality, whatever be the reason, or just trying to excuse yourself, you start studying everything. I'm going to prepare. Oh, this question came in my exam and I didn't do this. I'm going to read this chapter. Full, focus and full energy you are putting over there. Or, you're analyzing the paper. What was that shift? Oh, my friend, he was not so intelligent, or he was not getting that much mock test score. Now he's getting this much. Which shift was better? Was morning better? Should I have applied before? Then I will get morning shift. All these random things you will start seeing. And many YouTubers are also at fault, who keep predicting random shifts. Which paper will be difficult, which paper will be easy? You cannot predict. And okay, let's say for example, I'm telling you, okay, by research, evening shift is difficult. What will you do? Can you change your shift? No, right? Whatever shift you will get, it is by luck. It's your luck. And it's difficult for everybody in your shift. So keep in mind, be mentally prepared for any kind of paper, any kind of shift. Whether it is the first or the last, we should be mentally prepared. And yes, some people think, no, now I'm going to solve 100 or 10 mock tests. That is also of no use. Just because you did not win a race does not mean you will participate in 10 more races. You have to fix the core issue, guys. Agree? Yes? All right. So, let's start by asking ourselves, where did I lose my marks? Was it because my rough work was not great and I misread the questions? Were there miscalculations, silly mistakes? Was the paper attempting strategy right? Was I thinking like the paper will be like before and I used the same strategy and I did not even understand that this time physics was difficult, maths was okay, not so difficult, chemistry was also having some good questions. Did I not change my plan? Did I have problems in understanding the concepts? I was remembering the formulas, but I did not know how to apply them. I remembered the reactions, but I did not understand the context. Or I knew mathematics, but still I felt in my head maths will be most difficult. It was just my trauma which did not let me complete maths. Did I not even see which questions are easy? So there could be hundreds of mistakes. And have you started analyzing those mistakes? See, there is a difference between this and this. Over analysis versus analysis. Overanalysis is where you make irrational thinking. You are overthinking for random things. You are attributing it to luck. You are thinking, oh, I shouldn't have won this thing. This shoe is my unlucky shoe. Blah, blah, blah. All these things I should have done 10 days before this. All that is overthinking. Analysis is where you see actually in that question paper, you recollect what happened in the examination hall, why I did not remember this, or why I left this question. Oh, I left this question because I've not studied the chapter. Accept the mistake. Fix that chapter. Okay? And how to fix the chapter also, I have a 3-step strategy in a bit. I will tell you. Now, once your analysis is done, then you might probably segregate yourself into multiple groups. There might be a certain set of students who are very weak with concepts, let's say in certain chapters. Obviously, you have to go back to the revisions and the basics. There is no escape from that. Sir, can I watch one short video, sir? Sir, I saw one video, sir. Million views. Sir, 2 lakh views, one short video. I'm telling, don't even watch my video of one shot. See, YouTubers will try to fool you. I'm not a YouTuber, guys. I'm a teacher. Understand that. It's just that I happen to teach on YouTube because I want to teach, I want to guide all the students who want to learn in pure English. So it's very simple. Don't even watch one shots. Watch from the basics, whatever concepts you're weak at. No need to watch the entire chapter. Let's say angular momentum concept is weak, only watch that particular concept. Let's say your aldehydes part is weak. Okay, watch everything related to aldehydes. Okay. Similarly, you might be in maybe a certain group who says, sir, concepts are okay, fine, not the best, but okay. But the paper went out of control. I know the formulas, I know the concepts, but I was not really prepared. It means you need mock tests, you need analysis, you need time management, you need panic survival, you need spontaneity, you need to act dynamically. Meaning, say, I know how to run, I've seen all the theory, I can run at home ground, but when I saw all the other participants, I was not able to run. My legs started to shiver. I was panicking. Why? Because I did not mentally prepare myself. I was always happy in my own cocoon, thinking I am the best. But in the real exam, I got panicked. So you need to simulate the exam environment multiple times and prepare it. And it's not like just give mock test. No, prepare for that mock test properly, like how you would revise for the real test. Certain students might be panicking, or because you have not given any number of questions, you have basically marked randomly by Tukka strategy, or basically you did not know much. That is the maximum number of students who will be there, because many students would have been preparing for boards very nicely or started their journey for JEE very end seriously, and that's where maximum effort will go. So guys, first of all, you need that confidence, that willingness to accept, and that patience that, okay, I'm going to work hard for the next 2 months. So obviously you need to familiarize yourself with the exam pattern, but you need to do a lot of hard work than the rest of the kids. See, you attempted very less or you panicked a lot means that you are not mentally, and you have not prepared much. So accept it that you have to prepare much harder than the others. Okay, there is no other simple solution for that. You have to put in extra efforts, you have to sleep less, you have to give up luxury. It's fine, considering the fact that you guys will be getting the best colleges, considering the fact you will be getting the best placements, and this degree, this college of yours stays with you for lifelong. Think about it. Yes, you can change your job later on. Yeah, you can change your clothes, you can probably even change your location. You can change your city. But can you change your college once you are done? Can you change your degree? If I'm an IITian, I'm an IITian for the rest of the life. It stays with you forever. So you're preparing for your life. Get that into your head. Let that sink in. Okay? Great. Now, see guys, your April attempt is going to be very different from January attempt, because obviously number of students also will change. Many students now know how to crack the exam. For them, January was a mock test and April becomes the real test. Also, students now, because they prepare for boards, that 12th standard syllabus is very clear. They focus on the 11th standard syllabus from JEE perspective. So a lot of things change. So you cannot use the same strategy, right? So think of January as your learning attempt, as your mock test, and you have to cover a lot because a lot of things were going on pre-boards, etc. Yes, now boards will go on, but that will not hamper your studies. Think of it in a positive way that your 12th standard syllabus will be done very nicely, because you are going to go through derivations, formulas, definitions, theory, tables, charts, graphs, literally everything. Think about it. So April attempt is actually your score booster. At least you're not, see, in January attempt you started from zero because you don't know what to compare yourself with. Now you have got 70 percentile, 80 percentile, 90 percentile, 95, 98. So now after this, whatever I do, I have to do differently, and if I do that, I will be above this particular percentile. So there are fewer chapters which you will study actually from JEE perspective, because 12th standard syllabus will be done mostly, and 11th standard topics is what you'll be focusing on. Your accuracy will automatically improve if you also become serious for boards. And yes, your exam temperament will also improve, because board exams, you will not be giving one time, two times, three times, but so many subjects. Every day you will be visiting the exam hall. Slowly you get used to the exam environment, and that feeling of nervousness slowly goes away, fades away. And by the time you reach the April attempt, you're familiar that, okay, this is how it goes. It's not like completely drastically new. So all these things in a way indirectly help you. And you don't need 100% syllabus for April attempt, guys. You would have realized it by January attempt. Yes, there are certain things which we cannot predict, that whether this topic will come or will not come. But more or less, you get an idea that these topics are getting repeated. These topics are not so important. So if you focus on the high weightage topics, still there is a good chance you will get easily about 97, 98 percentile. And that happened even this year. In January attempt, many students who were doubting that, sir, you told high weightage topics, will it even come? And we saw that 70% plus paper just came for our predictions. So when I say 70%, think about it, guys. It's almost 200 marks, and 200 marks means 99 percentile. So if students would have just followed my advice and just taken it very seriously and just done those things and followed the Eklavya Test Series and all, 100% you would have got 200 marks, and many students have got already about that. Anyways, coming back, your boards, don't take it lightly, don't ignore it. Don't think I'm a JEE student, I will ignore boards. Boards helps you lay the basics, helps you with the coverage of the syllabus, helps you with the formulas, helps you with a lot of things which you would be missing And don't take board exams lightly. The physics paper was difficult, guys. Maths is anyways good paper only. Chemistry is, yes, more theoretical, more explanation and lengthy based. So if done right, your boards will definitely help you like a revision for April attempt. And meanwhile, that extra load will not be there. So you can focus now on the 11th standard core topics. Maybe algebra, maybe a little bit of geometry, maybe the basics of GOC, maybe physical chemistry basics, right? And little bit of the periodicity and all of that from chemistry, and yes, mechanics, very important from physics perspective. If you do this, then your core will be very, very strong and the revision will already be done. So simple timetable, which I'm telling you, 4 to 6 hours of boards. If you're not so confident about boards, study more for boards and you can study little less for JEE. If you are okayish confidence, or if you think that, okay, fine, my boards, I will do it well, you can maybe study 5 hours or something, or 4 hours for boards every day, and maybe 4 hours for JEE. These proportions will change as boards come closer, but maintain this 1:3, 1:2 kind of ratio. So maybe 1 hour for JEE versus 3 to 2 hours for boards. That is the ratio you can maintain, so that JEE disconnection does not happen and boards burnout also does not happen. Both are very important. If you just prepare for board, you get bored. And when you do not study JEE, then you get completely lost after the boards and you're like, oh my God, what is JEE? Oh my God, my MCQ. Oh, I have to take. You get completely lost. That feeling comes in. You'll not realize it now, but after board exams, that will come. So don't get disconnected from JEE. So, physics was moderate, guys. So prepare accordingly. Formulas are there. Concepts are deeper. Variety of questions are there. New variety questions. So you cannot just overthink. It is not very difficult like advanced. Maths paper was moderate. Don't target 25 questions. Target maybe 10 to 15 questions max. And that will boost up your score significantly. And those 10-15 questions are doable. For chemistry, obviously, NCERT is non-negotiable, but also some calculative questions and some statement-based questions are very important. So you need to go a little bit slower on chemistry. Don't try to hurry it up really fast. That's my simple advice. So, to simply put, strong chapters, revise them. Let's say I know units and dimensions properly. Just revise them and solve some MCQs and PYQs. If they are weak but doable, do it. You are weak at, let's say, rotation. Watch the lecture, do it and revise it and at least get to some level. But there are some chapters which you cannot do. Even you don't understand much, leave it. It's okay. Just drop it guilt free. Don't keep your ego over there. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Even if you do these two things, trust me, it is like 60 to 70% of the syllabus, which is good enough for getting you good percentile. Do it properly. Solve PYQ, especially this year and last year. Okay. Yeah. So mock tests, just don't give randomly. Sir, I'm going to give 20 mock tests like I told you. No. Analysis is very important. Understand what is going wrong. See, try to solve a difficult mock test. Try to solve an easy mock test. Try different strategies. Try to solve numericals first. Numericals were not that difficult if you see this time, especially in physics. So you can see some combination techniques, or you can solve all easy questions first. Or if you are of some different category, you might be like, sir, I will solve all difficult questions first in 1 hour. Then my tension is done. Okay, I can't solve more difficult than this. Then I solve all easy questions. So that is also a strategy. Many people go with that. So it's completely up to you. Some people like doing the easy stuff first. Some people like doing the hard stuff first. Some people just go in order. Some people randomize it. You need to find yourself by giving these mock tests. All right. So April attempt, your scores will definitely jump because you will learn a lot from these strategies and tips I'm giving you. You will make lesser mistakes. You will definitely have a proper priority order of doing things. And yes, you will be little bit calmer, not so nervous like your January attempt. So your April attempt scores naturally will be better, but you have to plan it so that it is better than everybody else, or else you will be at the same level then, because everybody will be like, yeah, it's going to go fine, but then there will be no change in rank. Correct? Yeah. Now, first of all, I want everyone to stop telling yourself that I did bad, I'm bad, my January was bad, or oh my God, this guy got this, etc. Stop all those negative feelings. Start with a positive note. Yes, I'm going to do really great in the April attempt. I'm going to really ace the April attempt. April attempt is a separate exam. April has no relationship with January. Say it and comment it below, right now, below this video, right? And you will see that January has shown you the problem in you. April is going to give you the chance to fix it. That's how you should look at it, right? Thank you so much, guys. And if you want more such videos, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. This was Captain Shreyas signing off. All the best for your April attempt. Don't worry, I'm here for you.